Hello. Just coming up to last little bit before Birdlip. Car coming up fast on the right. See if he's going to try and get past me. I suspect he will. Yeah, no problem at all. I don't mind if they get on with it and get out of my way. When they don't do it, it's a problem. Miles to the M5. Dead pheasant. He was definitely dead. He wasn't having a nap. He was, yeah. Mile an hour limit, you can't get a runner. Nine, 37 mile an hour, 26. Come on. Daffodils on the right, bit of rubbish on the left, can't have it always. Cowling around the steering column is vibrating, rather annoyingly. A resting pheasant. Bit of traffic. Going on here then? Mr. BMW didn't get too far in your Z4, did you? Unfortunately. If you remember from last time as I approached this roundabout, hot air balloon or balloon roundabout, I've got to take up both lanes. Because when they reconfigured the roundabout and redid it, they didn't build it fucking wide enough. So I can't get round to the left unless I take up both lanes. And considering this route is used, when there's a lorry up in front, there's me, and I can see behind me 1, 2, 3, another 4 lorries behind me. Plus, obviously, it's busy because of the amount of fucking traffic here. Look. You'd have thought they would have tried to get it right. to run away with herself. Sounded like she was about to explode. Do with changing up a gear. Trouble is she's in 7th. The reps are going through the roof, holding her back.
After 1,000 feet, enter the roundabout. Take the first exit onto A417.
Making sirens desk to cleaner, one delivery at a time. Gearboxes all over the place, don't know what it's doing. Well, I've got to take up the right in the middle here. People are still going to try and get round me, I suspect. You can see there's not room here for 2 cars, really.
Enter the roundabout. Take the first exit.
Let's see, you've got a signal on. Go, man, it's unbelievable. Well, there's some tree cutting going down here, look.
Drive for 3.5 miles.
Well, a lot of tree cutting. Up again, ready to go bang. Want to keep it on the brake as well. Going down here. Fucking hell. It's right on my line then. That's that left hand line. Fucking hell, that Range Rover or Land Rover, whatever it was, yeah, I thought he was coming at me then. box about going down there. I've got 14 miles to go. You want to stay with me? I think it's only one junction up, two possibly at the most. Still 12 degrees. Down a bit. Now we can charge. Charge! Here we go. Not a great deal of charging, just a gentle gallop. Up to the Norm, Cheltenham, services 15 miles. I tried getting into this one coming southbound this morning, couldn't fucking get in, and the one before that, both of them, impossible. Too many trucks, parked too close together, and it was just, there was a couple of spaces in one of them, but you couldn't get the angle to get in on them. Fucking terrible. Thankfully I had enough time to get down there and get a break when I got there. If I'd have needed a break, I'd have been a bit, I would have forced, I'd have just taken a bit of time I suppose, but it wouldn't have been easy to get into some of those spots. So at the moment I've done 2 hours 57. I don't want to be overtaking him, which is what's happening, because he ain't got a fucking to get past. Go on. And I'm not a twat, and I'm going to overtake him on the inside, like they did to me yesterday. Oh, you wouldn't have seen that? Oh yeah. I was driving up the motorway, and this bloke kept slowing down, speeding up, slowing down. And I thought, nah, I'll fucking overtake him. So I got up level with him, and he started to accelerate, so started to edge ahead again. Then he slowed down, so I got past him, and I was about 2 or 3 foot past him. My back end of my truck was past his cab, and I was just about to start thinking about coming in, giving him a bit of space. All those goats over there, look. Goat City. And so I gave him enough, space, and as I was just about to put my signal on, he fucking put his foot down again, and fucking overtook me on the inside. What a wanker. Bulgarian, I think he was. Fucking idiot. And I recorded all that, but I don't think it's come out. .4 miles till we come off. Then it's only about 3 miles, and we're done. I'll be parked up by 4:30 at the latest, so I should get a half decent spot. Should. Every time I go in there recently, they're changing it around in there, and they've got concreting bits of the yard, which is nice. And they're also opening up they're putting a new cafe, which I think would be very nice. Look. Nearly there, not far, keep pushing. So in total at the moment I've done 8 hours 52 of driving, so fair old way today, I think. How many miles I've done? 387 miles so far. It's a fairly strong day. Truck's got my average speed for the whole of the day has been 41 mile an hour, and I've averaged 10.2 miles to the gallon. Yeah, 3 hours in this stint, 8 hours 53 in total. I've got a 10 hour that I can use up to date, so I can run till 10 hours, or up till 10 hours. What's going on here? Pull onto the motorway and stop. That's never good. Don't try and overtake me on the inside. Thinking that a knobber. He was going for it. Pulled out, then let him out at the junction, and then wanted to, instead of dropping back, which is where he was, to go out round me. Oh no, he pulled out in front of a car. Fucking hell, you didn't see that. You're fucking dangerous, mate. In your Jeep. Oh, BGF. you know, pulling out behind me and then indicating right, pulling out and going round me. No. Decided to try and fucking come up on the inside, but I closed the door on him. So then he's obviously pulled out to the right and fucking pulled right in front of that black Jag, which he then got blocked in by, so he couldn't get out round that lorry. Fucking classy driver. 3.5 miles. Suppose it's a couple of weeks since I've last been in here. Can't remember when it was last. So this week so far I've had 3 nights out. So Newbury, Port Warrington, and tonight Teddington Hands. Teddington Hands is normally pretty quiet. They put the fridges over the other side. Well, they normally do. Look, bumpy. Cup of tea. Feel like I'm in the fucking desert. Parched. About to say that. So up here, come off, and then turn right. Then follow that road through a little village. Out to a roundabout. Turn right and we're there. There is a farm shop right where the truck stop is. There's a garage, and there's also a farm shop, cafe type place, which I went into one day, but during the summer, a year back. Fuck me, it was expensive in there. I walked in, had a quick look around and come back out again. As most farm shops are, to be fair. So, yeah, I mean, that's a nice, you know, if I was after a nice bit of jam or something, or a nice mustard, I don't mind spending the money, I'll do it. I didn't need anything, so if I was buying anything, it would be for the sake of buying it. Yeah, I didn't really need anything, but, and then opposite there's a pub, but it's been vacant for ages now. And obviously all the lockdown hasn't been open. And then prior to that, it was they had no it was to let. So we'll wonder whether that'll ever make a comeback or not. Because it looks a nice pub actually.
After 0.6 miles, exit the highway towards A46 towards Evesham.
I can't remember the last time I came in here in daylight. Normally fucking dark, I think. It's not always dark when I leave. Tomorrow it's just starting to get light. It was getting light around 5 o'clock this morning. You could just after 10 past 5, I could just see dawn breaking. And that was over this far.
Exit the highway
coming down here, down the M6.
towards Evesham.
M5 even, and it was cloudy. So if I was over the other side of the country, I would have seen it a bit better. So right hand lane as I go down here. Get the air brakes on.
After 1,000 feet, enter the roundabout, take the third exit towards A46 towards Evesham.
if he's going the same place as I am. I reckon he might be. I did a waste recycling place down here a little while back. You go down this track towards it. It's a wide track, but you know, like a lane, private lane. And I thought to myself,
take the third exit towards A46 to station.
I'm gonna go for a wee. You know, I've got time before I go in there, so I go for a wee. Little did I know, there was a railway line, and as I'm having a wee, a fucking train went by. It's not like I could have and it went by that quickly. It caught me a bit by surprise. I didn't even have time to turn around. I can just imagine something on there go, that bloke's got his knob out.
Drive for 2.6 miles.
Fucking hell. Oh dear. Only fucking happened to me. Well, she's running and he's just walking. Looks like they're building in there. They started building in there. And I think they're going to be building down here as well. What time is it? 4 o'clock. Yeah, looks like they're doing a load of building in there to the right. Or whether it's going to be factory units or houses. What do you reckon? I don't know. Can't see any. Oh, fucking bumpy. Can't see any signs up. Say what it is. I reckon it's going to be factories myself. It's in the right place, isn't it? Right on the motorway there. Oh, if I took the handbrake before I put the gas down. Yeah, you overtake me. Speed limit as well. I think they've resurfaced all of this. They're like now. Still a bit bumpy though. Old army camp to my left. Well, I say old. Still in use. Or Ministry of Defence or whatever they like to call themselves these days. What do they call themselves? Well, Babcock. DES. DE&S. There's all these new homes up here, look. Building more there. They put all the new roofs on these garages. And these sheds go on for ages. I had to turn left up here a little while back. And you follow the camp down. They're really long. You know, it was a bit tight. Oh, yellow Mercedes, you didn't get too far, did you? on this lay-by here. I'll be worried that someone's going to drift out, take my mirrors off, or smash into my cab while I'm trying to kick. That'd really ruin your night's sleep, that would, wouldn't it? That'd fucking be well annoying.
Prepare to arrive at destination on the left after half a mile.
Well, no, not really. You lie, don't you? Turn you off. Turned off. Straw man. They took ages doing this road. I reckon they've finished now. So truck stops in here on my right. Follow the signs for the Narm, Cheltenham Arm. Travellers Park now, they've all gone. There's the farm shop on my right, Teddington stores, and a pub on my left. Truck stop in here. Looks like there's plenty of room at the moment. Oh, absolutely tons of room. Oh no, seat belts off. Getting directions off the boy. Well, I need a pee and a cup of tea. That building on the left there, that's going to be the new shop. I don't know whether the showers and all that lot are going to be in there or not, but that'd be quite nice. Come on! He's off. How you doing? Yeah, not bad, not bad. On snap. That's the one. Cheers, mate. Yeah. Round the outside, no problem at all. Cheers, my friend. See you later. Oh, it's empty in here. Round the outside, he said. Go and have a look. Go somewhere where I'm not going to get blocked in the morning. SDS point. Actually next to this WS. Dusty. Probably just enough room to slide one down the side of me. That'll do. I reckon that'll do. So anyway, I shall speak to you all later. This will be a different picture altogether in about an hour, and hopefully I won't be blocked in. I shouldn't think I will be. No, I shouldn't be. Anyway, speak to you all later. Cheers.